Have you been struggling to get your business started because you just can't seem to find your niche? Or are you multi-passionate and you love so many different things and you can't dial in what you want to do in your business? I've struggled to the same, and it took me a long time to dial in what I wanted to do in my business, to really dial in what it is that I want to solve for my clients. And so today what we're going to do is go over the steps of how to actually find your niche. What we're going to do is go through a series of questions that you really need to ask so that you can actually do some brainstorming and then start figuring out what is a truly viable niche. One of the first questions that you really need to ask is, what have you solved for yourself? If you are somebody that has lost weight and have figured out a special way to lose weight that was working for you, then that is something that you've solved for yourself. The second question is, what hurdles have you overcome in your life? What are the things that you struggled with for a long time that you've actually overcome now and that you could possibly help other people with? So if you are able to organize your house in a way that you're able to declutter everything and save money by organizing everything, that is a skill and a hurdle that you overcome in your own situations that can help other people. Another question you need to ask is, what skills have you mastered? And that can be something that is in your professional life that you have done really well for many years. For example, if you are in business development in your current day job, could you be a consultant for businesses to help develop their businesses? Or are you an accountant during your day job and you have that skill to help other people do bookkeeping as a side hustle for other people that maybe they don't have the skill in because you've mastered it over the years? And so a lot of times, a lot of businesses that people start as a side hustle stems from what their skills they've learned or mastered while they're doing their day job. What is a painful problem or something that you've encountered in your life that you have overcome? For example, if you had PTSD and you have figured out how to live your life in a joyful, happy way, or how to overcome the anxiety from PTSD, that is an obstacle or a hurdle or emotional thing that you've overcome that you now can help other people with. Another question you need to ask is, what makes you different than everybody else in this planet? And of course, everybody's different in their own unique way, but how can you articulate how you are different than other people? And those differences can be a product of your experiences in your life. For example, when I talk about business development and entrepreneurship, I come at it from a lens of being an immigrant to America, somebody that was supposed to be going the traditional route, being in engineering, appease the parents, and then jumping off from there and forging my own path and pursuing entrepreneurship. I use that to connect with my audience because there's other people out there that have had the same struggles with trying to overcome the expectations of generations of people before you. That's how I connect with my audience. That makes me special. How does your experiences make you unique? Sorry to interrupt the video, but I wanted to share with you a new resource and a new free training that I've created just for you. So if you are actually in any phase of your business and you're overwhelmed by all the things you're having to do as a business owner, as a new entrepreneur, and you're not sure what you need to focus on in your business, well, I have this training where it actually walks you through in a worksheet and a 15-minute video training where I walk you through step by step through the worksheet and help you figure out what phase of business you're truly in and then what you need to focus on in each of those phases so that you are actually taking action on the things that truly move the needle in your business and not just doing everything that because it makes you feel that you're busy, but it actually makes a difference in your business. So if you're interested in the free training, just click the link below. Training is actually called the Roadmap to Your First 100K. I'm super excited about it. I hope you enjoy it. One question you could ask is, what is something that people come to you for? Some people know how to diagnose computer problems. Some people know how to fix plumbing issues. You have a skill in that people come to you for that you may not think about is anything special, but what you don't realize is that since you're so good at it, it seems normal to you. But what you have to realize is there's so many people in the world that aren't at that proficiency level that probably want to be at that proficiency level. And so that is another idea that you can use as a jumping off point to your business idea or your niche. What is a transformational event in your life? For example, I went through a Tony Robbins event, and that completely changed my life. It changed the way I looked at the world, changed the way I related to my friends, my family, and how I approach life. And so I can use that experience to help catapult me toward the realm of perhaps personal development or inner growth, or making sure that you live a fulfilled life and trying to chase that. And so I'm using that experience in my life. You can use that as the jumping off point to help other people perhaps go through that same transformational process. And with all these questions, what you really want to do is start dialing in what are the overlaps in the answers to these questions that you've had. And you'll start seeing trends of the things that you're good at, the things that you've actually had in your life, as well as the things that you are truly passionate about. So 3 criteria that I want you guys to think about in your niche and when you're selecting your niche, okay? Is this problem that they have urgent enough where they're willing to actually pay for a solution? Let me give you an example. If you're morbidly obese and you are 50, 100 pounds overweight and you're facing health issues because of that, that's a pretty urgent problem. You're probably gonna pay somebody or pay for a program to actually lose that weight. If you're just 5 pounds overweight, probably not that urgent. You're probably not gonna pay somebody to do it. You might just change up your diet a little bit, maybe cut out a couple burgers, and you might be just fine. So you make sure that the problem that you're solving for your ideal client is urgent enough of a problem for them to want to pay to solve that problem. The second question you want to ask is, are they willing and able to pay for the solution? For example, if you target teenagers that want to be better at Halo, for example, maybe they're willing to pay for a solution to get better at the video game, but they might not be able to because high school kids maybe don't have credit cards. So how are they able to pay for the solution? They can't. So make sure that the market you're going after is willing and able to pay for it. And the third one is make sure that there is enough of an audience that has this problem. If you are solving such a niche problem that only a small number of people in the world ever need it, then it's going to be very hard to make any money because really there's not enough people to have that problem to pay for a solution. And one extra question that I think that you should really ask, is there a way for me to target these people? Can I find these type of people in the marketplace? Because here's the deal. If those people exist but you have no idea way to identify them, then it's going to be very difficult for you to make any money or target your messaging or your marketing toward these people. So make sure that you can actually figure out where these people are at. So these questions again, is the problem urgent enough? Are they willing and able to solve the problem or pay for the problem to be solved? And 3, are you able to have enough people in that marketplace to go after them? As well as 4th question is where you can find these people, and are they congregated somewhere that you can actually locate and actually point your messaging and point your marketing toward those type of people. So I hope you guys got some value out of today, and I hope you guys got some clarity actually on how to find your niche. If you guys haven't already done so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well as sign up for the notification so that you actually get notified when we release our newest videos. Have a great day. Bye-bye.